Hey, welcome back. Gary Brown Forging On. Let's talk about books and magazines and catalog, or more like subscriptions. I should say they're more like subscription newsletters and different things. Some are magazines. What I want to talk about is some of the things you can get into now. If you're new to blacksmithing and you want to find out how to do things, you can be a member of any blacksmith club. You can go out and join, like we're the Rutherford County Blacksmith Association. Now, we don't have much in the way of newsletters. We're small, but Appalachian Area Chapter of Blacksmith, which is it's like a parent company over a whole bunch of smaller blacksmith groups. The Appalachian Area Chapter of Blacksmith, AACB, and you can go to their AACBBlacksmiths.org. And you can become a member there and pay your annual dues, even if you never go to any of their events or anything. Once you're a member, you'll get, see, there's the name of them. You'll get newsletters, and some of the the newsletters has stuff in the back on different things going on. They have articles about events that have been going on around. This is with Mark Asbury, and let's see, this is from 2019, so it's not that long ago. And usually people will send in how to do things. Had an article, look at there, an article I sent in. So you sign up and get these newsletters, and they have a lot of how-tos. They usually have some how-tos in here. So this is an interesting one. This was an article by John Taylor, and he took the same class I did, but this is on the 8-bar grill, where you end up having all the punched and where it's punched through each other, and they go through, one's going through one way and another's going through another way. Anyway, it's some interesting stuff. But you can sign up for those. So I also became a member of ABANA, which stands for the Artists Blacksmith Association of North America. And if you can, join them, and they have some really good, they send 2 things out. The Hammers Blow, which comes out, I think 4 times a year, something like that. But it has articles and how-tos, how to make certain things, about layout. This one has some layout and measuring, making a round drift, and shows some of the techniques involved, things like that. So you can get a lot of useful information out of these newsletters. You also, from ABANA, you get a real nice magazine called the Anvil Ring, and it's more like just one, really nice work people have done, some artwork, some wonderful designs and just different things people are put out there. And you can see like the front cover. So that's the Anvil Ring. You get both of these from ABANA. So those are really interesting. This is some old one. Actually, I picked this up at a Iron in the Hat at one of the meetings. And it's from August of 1983, called the Silent Swedge. And it's actually out of Indiana Blacksmithing Association. I don't know if they're still in business or not, if they're still around. They still print newsletters. I don't know. So those are all very useful and would be great to get into. I know Alabama, I think, puts out some good newsletters, and there's several of them, and there's probably some out west. So I'm going to look into more of those, and if I can find any more, I'll put links down below. Some of them may be still sending out print. Some may just do digital online. So and that's handy. Then there's sites like Christ Center Ironworks, right there, and the YouTube channel. He has a lot of how-tos, holding extra hand holder, V-blocks for animals, some different things. And you can go out. Sometimes he has them for free. They have a site. I'll put it down below. And that they have these PDFs, you can download them and print them off. Some are free, some just cost a few bucks for their time, which is well worth it. I mean, one of these printed off is well worth the few dollars to help out their channel. This is a book by Mark Asbury. He has a YouTube channel as well. You can look him up. That's the spelling of his name. And this is his volume 1. I want to get volume 2 and 3 next. These are, very well done books. These are just wonderful books. So I just wanted to say, you know, there's a lot of resources out there. Besides just watching some YouTube videos, there's a lot of different books and magazines, and if joining a club that's $25 or $30 a year, and you get, you know, newsletters mailed to you that have all kind of interesting how-tos. You know, this was on some interesting twists. The thing about, like I said, these are from Abana, and the thing about Abana, and I don't have it here, it's at the house, is they also have plans. So you can go to the Abana website, go in the documentation, and they have plans out there for building treadle hammers and there's a couple different treadle hammer designs, and I got one of those I bought. But you can also go back. I've only been doing blacksmithing since about 2014, I think, something like that. And I went back and I got some, see this here one, I ordered some back issues. And this is from 2009, and it's got a modified guillotine tool. It's a little bit, some changes to it. They had another one about some guillotine tools. You know, check out Abana's website, and you can back order these, and it's not very much, and they'll print them off and they'll send them to you. And I ordered several of those along with that treadle hammer plan. But those are all good things to join. I want to look into some more. Like I said, I'll try to put all the links to the different places below. One day I was at a thrift bookstore, and I asked the person if they had anything on blacksmithing, and they said, well, the only thing they had is this one little section in the back that was on like how-to stuff. And they didn't have any blacksmithing, but they had this old book here, Museum of Tools, Museum of Early American Tools by Eric Sloan. And it's an older book. It's actually copyrighted in 1964. So I don't know if you can get this in print anymore or not, but not necessarily. It doesn't have to be this book, but if you can find something like this, it's great. And this is just the beginning of it. It shows all these early tools. Now this goes into everything, wood tools, anything they used for a tool back in the old days, anything they used from old wooden planes for scraping to axes. And this here talks about axes and how they're made. It's not going into detail how to make things, but I thought about making some old tools, like they show in these. What do they call them? Scorps or scorpers. Those curved, and I think that's for whittling out or taking out seats and stuff in the center, and which is really neat. And I thought about taking some of these, and then just from that little bit of a picture, see if I can make the tool. And of course, I've been wanting to make a fro, and that's covered on this one. And so I think I'll start with that, and I'm just gonna try to make different tools out of this Museum of Early American Tools. The thing I liked about this, you can see this fro. That's probably the first one, but here's a curved fro for making barrel slats. Never even seen that before. And then they say this is a rare fro called a knife fro. And that might be fun to make. So I'm going to try making some different things out of this, and I'll reference that when I make them. That'll be a fun little project to do. But I just wanted to pass that on, some different sources. Anyway, that was all I want to talk about. You all have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.